What's up, class? This is Shugam. Today I'm going to be teaching you guys how to make a slideshow using Flash. Before we begin, let's check out this website. On the top portion of their page, they got a slideshow going on. You got a picture, kind of turns off, and then another picture slowly fades in. And I'm going to be teaching you guys how to do this cool trick using Adobe Flash 5. So let's go ahead and go to Adobe Flash 5. I already got it open up. My workspace is a designer. If you want to be on the same page as me, go ahead and click designer. So let's go to file and let's import the pictures that we're going to be working with. And I already got them ready because I'm very smart, right? Okay, so here it is. Got a baseball, b-ball, football, and I'm going to select them all and hit enter, and they're going to pop up over here. So I'm going to be working with the baseball. I'm going to show you how to animate that, and it's not going to let me because I have to create a new frame. So the way you do that is you're going to press F6, alright, and now you can drag this baseball over here. Alright, and over here we got too much white space and we only want it to cover the top portion of our website. So click the white space, right, click edit, and then let's adjust the height to 200. Alright, now it looks much better. Now we just gotta work with this baseball. Go ahead and stretch it out. Stretch. Alright, and if you only want to stretch one side, you want to hit Alt, right? And so I'm hitting Alt and I'm stretching. Alright, and I'm not too good at stretching these photos. Again, I'm teaching you guys how to do frame by frame animation. On the next tutorial, I will be teaching you guys how to use ActionScript to do everything that we're doing right now. So that way we don't have to do all this stuff, right? So go ahead and go to frame 10 and hit F6. Basically what that does is it's going to create another baseball picture out here. So we got a picture here and a picture here. And over here we have nothing because there's nothing there. Right? So baseball. In between we're going to hit create classic tween. Now we're not going to hit this one because we're not trying to make the baseball or the picture move. We just want to create a classic tween, and what we're going to do is we want it to animate on, right? So over here we should not see the baseball, and over here we should see the baseball. Alright, so let's go ahead and go to the first picture and go to color effect, and there's a bunch of different options. We're just going to click alpha because alpha basically means our visibility, and that looks about right because we don't want it to be at 0 and we don't want it to be at 100 because we want it to slowly fade in. So let's go to about 35, and that's going to animate to the baseball. That looks nice, right? Okay, so let's label this layer, that way we know what's going on with everything. We're going to call this pictures. Alright, enter, and then I'm going to call this one labels because we want to see what's going on, right? Alright, so go ahead and click this dot, and we're going to call this on because we want it to animate onto the baseball, and that is exactly what it's doing. So over here, let's go to frame 20 and let's hit F6. Okay, so we have a baseball here and a baseball here. Again, in between, we're going to hit classic tween because we want it to animate from here to here, and since this is animates on, we want it to animate off. Alright, so over here, go ahead and click that baseball color effect, and we're going to go alpha, and by default it's already 35 because we set it to 35. Click F6. Wherever you see a dot, just hit F6. So there's a dot there too, right? So hit F6. Okay, and on that blank dot, we're going to go ahead and write off because it's animating off. And that's basically how you create an animation. You're going to do the same exact thing for your second photo. So if you want, you can go ahead and pause the movie and try to do the second photo by yourself. So what you're going to do is you're going to do the same exact thing. Alright, so go ahead and click. You're not going to click F6. Since you want a blank one, you're going to hit F7. So go ahead and click F7, and now we have a blank frame. And we can add football or basketball. Let's choose basketball because it's more cooler and it's popular right now because of the playoffs, right? And I'm going to hit Alt. And I'm going to stretch it out. It's not going to look too nice because I'm not good at stretching, as I said earlier. And then wherever you see a dot, go ahead and click F6 under your labels layer. And since we're at frame 21, I think, or 22, go ahead and click F6 because we're going by increments of 10. So this is 10, 10, 10, and this is going to be 10. Alright, so in between, can you guess what you have to do? Yep, you're right. You have to click this one, right? Classic tween, because we want to create an animation from here to here. And since it's going to animate on, because we're doing the same thing, let's write on. If you write on, it's going to give you an error. Let's go ahead and play it. Control Alt Enter, play it. It's going to yell at you. See, over here it yells at you. Warning, blah, 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 blah. Basically what it says is you can't have the same label. So let's change it to on to. I don't think it matters too much, but we don't want it to yell at us. So there you have it. You got a basketball animating to a basketball. So we have to change the second picture. And yep, color effect, alpha, and by default it does it for you. So there you have it. Animates onto the baseball, off, 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 off. Oh wait, actually it's supposed to animate on. Sorry, I messed up. Alright, so this is actually supposed to be alright, there we have it, and it's supposed to go on. So we'll change the alpha back to 100. There we have it. Okay, so now it looks right. So if we play the movie, press Alt Enter, Control Alt Enter. Okay, and there you have it. It's a movie. That's how you make a slideshow using Flash. Okay, and if you want to adjust the speed over here, FPS, that means frames per second. If you want it to go really fast, you can go all the way up to 30, and this whole animation is going to take 1 second, 30 frames per second, and that looks really ugly. Alright, so you want it to go kind of slow, but not too slow, probably around 7. Control Alt Enter, and that looks right. Alright, so you can go ahead and drag and add this to the top of your website, and I'm going to show you how to do that right now. So go ahead and open this up, and okay, now that you put up with that boring tutorial, let me show you how you can use that slideshow in your website. So here's what you're going to do. You're going to go to HTML. You're going to go to w3schools.com/HTML. Okay, and if you look on the left side, you're going to see HTML media right here. HTML object, go ahead and click that. If you scroll down, you're going to see the code for importing the Flash file that we're going to save. So click try it yourself. And go back to your Flash document, and remember we still got to save it. So go ahead and click File, Export, Export Movie. Okay, and go ahead and title it something. Alright, save. Okay, then go back. Alright, and you should have it saved on a web space, and this is the code that you're going to use. Okay, so make sure wherever you see height you change it, because our original thing was 200, right? Don't do that. And go over here and you can change it to 200. Okay, and wherever you see source, embed source, change it to whatever your wherever your file is. So also over here you're going to change it to, and that's it. This is the code. You're just going to copy and paste it, make a little adjustments, and that's how you're going to embed your Flash movie into your HTML document. So I hope you enjoyed this tutorial. Again, we learned how to make a slideshow using Flash, and how to incorporate that slideshow into our website. Next tutorial I will be teaching you how to do everything using ActionScript. I hope you liked the tutorial. Thank you and have a nice day.